Okay, welcome to do some yoga with me. Just sit down with a good posture, close your eyes, and just check in with your breathing. You don't have to change anything, just notice how your breathing feels right now, right here. Just be present in the moment. Take deep and calm breaths, grounding yourself here, preparing yourself to be present, attentive to how your body feels. Good. You can now open your eyes again, and when you breathe in, you can raise your arms, your hands above your head, like I'm doing now. Just watch now and then follow. I'm going to breathe in, and when I breathe out now, I will twist my body in one direction and breathe out while I'm twisting. And when I return my hands above my head, I breathe in. So breathe out, turn, twist, breathe in, up, breathe out, twist, breathe in, breathe out, twist, breathe in, up, breathe out, twist, breathe in, up, and continue like this for a while. Do it in your own pace, and just really notice how it feels in your body, and try to sync it with your breathing. Maybe you can stay a bit longer in the twist, just to connect to your spine. Good. Now you will do a different asana. You will lean towards the side. So we will start as we did in the asana before. We will breathe in and take our arms above our head. But whilst you're breathing out now, you will lean to a side and breathe out like this. And when you have come down, you will look up to the ceiling and twist. And when you're coming up again, you're breathing in, and leaning to the other side, breathing out, twisting, and coming up again. Breathe out, breathe in, look to the ceiling, breathe out, breathe in, come up. Once again. Breathe out, twist to the ceiling, breathe in, breathe out, look down to the floor, breathe in, come up. Once again to the other side. Breathe out. Twist to the ceiling, breathe in. Look down to the floor, breathe out. And come up, breathe in. And you can do this without me guiding you now. Do it in your own pace. Maybe you can go back to do a few twists. Good. Now you can put your feet soles together like this. If you're not able to sit like I'm doing now, you can put something underneath your knees here to get support. Maybe it could be difficult to get down like this, so use support if you need it here, pillows or something like that. Maintain a good posture here with a straight back, and lean forward like this and put your hands on the mat like this, and try to come down as far as you can and continue to do your breathing. Good, now you can come up again and put your legs in front of you, straight in front of you like this, still a straight back, and try to lean forward now, maintaining the good posture. So you can feel a stretch here. Good. Now you can put your legs apart and twist to a side and put one hand like this and the other inside the leg here, and twist and come down towards the leg. Remember to do calm breaths, so you don't hold your breath here. Good, and now we can change the side to the other. Do the same, but change the side. Come up again, and now just put your hands in front of you and come down. Like this. Good. Now we're going to warm up our legs and feet a bit. So you can lie down on your back and begin by grabbing hold of one of your feet on the underside, on the outside and the underside. And maybe you can put the other hand on the leg like this, and just stretch a bit like this. Good, and now we can put the leg over the other leg, the other side here, and twist like this. Good, and we're doing the same thing on the other side. So you can put I've used my right leg, I'm going to put it down now and lift up the left leg instead. And I'll do exactly the same movement here. Good, and I will also put this leg over the other and stretch like this. Good. And now we will do happy baby. We will take hold of both our undersides of our feet like this and just gently roll from side to side. Good. And now you can put both your soles of your feet together like this and bring your feet up and down like this just to stretch a bit. Good. And now you can put both your feet on the ground. And we will come up in I think it's called half bridge in English. So lift your hips up and keep your heels close to your fingers, your fingertips, and just come up with the hips as high as you can and maintain this posture. Good, you can come down again on the mat, rest a bit. Once again, you're going to raise your hips. This time you will intertwine your fingers below yourself, like this. So come up and intertwine your fingers and try to push your hips even higher. And you can come down to the mat again and relax for a bit. And for the final round here, you're going to take your hands and support yourself under your hips and push upwards like this to come even higher up. So you're really getting your hips high up in the air. Good. You can come down and rest a bit. And prepare yourself to do a shoulder stand. So you're going to roll up onto your shoulders like this. Support your back. And remember to breathe while you're in this shoulder stand. And raise your legs behind your head. Or lower your legs behind as far as you can. If it's possible for you, you can try to touch the floor. Come up again to the shoulder stand. And gently roll down. And rest for a while, a bit. Just notice how it feels in your body when you can relax. Good. You're now going to do a twist for your spine. So I'm going to take my right hand and grab a hold of my left knee like this. And I'm going to twist to my right side. Like this. And I'm going to look over my left shoulder. So do the same and just feel how your spine is getting a nice stretch. Good, and come back to your back again and do the opposite side. So I'm taking my left hand, grabbing a hold of my right knee and twisting to the left and looking over my right shoulder. Good. You can now come up on your knees. We're going to sit on our heels like this, maintaining a good straight posture, focusing on having a correct breath. Just noticing how your body feels now sitting like this, being present in the moment. And if you want to, you can stay in this position, or you can join me by putting both your hands behind yourself, like this, and leaning backwards. Good, and you can come up to your knees again. And you can come down on your stomach on the floor. And you can come up on your underarms like this. And just feel the stretch laying on your stomach and your underarms. Just taking calm, deep breaths here. And you can extend the stretch by coming up onto your arms like this with straight arms. And you can come down again with your forehead towards the floor. Just breathe here and relax. And grab a hold of one of your feet. I'm going to start with my right feet, like this. And my left arm I will put in front of me like this, and I will feel the stretch in the hips and the leg here. And you can switch to the other leg now, doing the same thing, grabbing hold of the leg, putting the right arm in front of you, and just feeling the stretch in your hip and your leg. Good. You can take a short rest now. And if it's possible for you, you can grab a hold of both your feet now. maybe you start with the right as I did, and then going over to the left and just coming up. Okay, you can release. Now I'm thinking of what to do. Yes, okay. Come up on your knees again. You're going to put your right leg in an angle like this in front of you and coming up and standing up like this and putting your left leg straight back. And I'm trying to hold a good posture here. Good. You can come down with your upper body down to the floor like this, getting a deeper stretch. Good. And we'll do the other side, the left leg. An angle like this, and the other leg, the right leg, straight back and coming up with your hand. I'm putting my left hand on my knee and the right under my foot like this. That gives good support. And we're going to do the same here. So come down with the upper body to the floor to get a deeper stretch and just focus on taking the calm, deep breaths here. Good. And you can come up now to the mountain pose. So you can stand with your feet together, getting a good posture, you can think like it's a cord that's attached to your head here that you're pulling. So all your spine is getting aligned and very straight. Just focus here on finding stability. You could also close your eyes if you want to and just find stability in your inner core and a good posture. This is a base of many movements, many asanas. And when you're ready now, you can grab hold of your one of your knees. Just do it slowly so you really can maintain the balance. And we can transition into the tree pose. So grab hold of your foot like this and put the leg into the tree pose and maintain the stability and come up. Good. You can come down. One trick you can use to maintaining balance is to choose a spot in front of you and really focus on it. We do the other side now. And take a hold of your foot again. Come into the tree pose. Find the balance, find the focus point, and maintain the tree pose. Good. You can come down. And we're going to do sun salutations now. So have a little bit of almost like shoulder wide position with your feet here. And while breathing in, you're going to raise your hands, arms over your head like this, and bend backwards while breathing in. And while breathing out, bend forwards like this, down to the floor, all the way down. Breathe in and come up to your knees. Breathe out, come down. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out and come down to chaturanga, like this. You can choose here if you just want to lower yourself, or if you want to slowly come down and up to a cobra. And while breathing in again, coming to a downward facing dog. Breathe out. Breathe in. Bend your knees and jump or step forward. Breathe out. Breathe in. Come up to your knees. Breathe out. Come down to the mat. Breathe in. Come up with your arms. I'll do it slowly once more. After that, you can do it in your own pace for 5 times. But I'll do it one more time here. Breathe in, come up with your arms. Breathe out. Breathe in, come back. Breathe out, come down. Breathe in, come up with your hands to your knees. Breathe out, come down to the mat, down to chaturanga. Slow, take a slow down or come up to cobra. And come back to downward facing dog. Breathe in, bend your knees. Breathe out, jump forward or step forward. Breathe in, come up to your knees. Breathe out, come down to the mat. Breathe in, come up again. And now it's time for you to do it in your own pace. I will do it with you, but you do it in your own pace. I will do 5 sun salutations here now. One. 2. 3. 4. And if you want to, on the last one, you can do 5 push-ups when you're down on the floor before coming up. I will do that. Okay. Good job. Now we will do some forward stretches. So take a bit wider stance, like this. Find your breath again. And while inhaling, raise your arms above your head like this. Bend backwards a bit, and while exhaling, come forwards, bend forwards. Take both your hands on the floor. try to have as straight legs as you can, but if you have to bend it a bit, you see I bend my knees a bit, and just breathe here. And I will take my right hand now and put it on my lower back and twist to the right. And I will take my right hand down to the mat again and take my left hand up on the lower back instead and twist to the left. And come back to the mat with the left hand again. And while inhaling, you can come up to standing position again. Good. Now you will do a ragdoll. Looks almost like the one we did recently, but you're not touching the ground, you're touching your elbows like this while bending forward. From the ragdoll, we are going over to squatting position. And we can begin now. While inhaling, take your arms above your head. Breathe out, breathe in, bend backwards, and come forward, bend forwards. Take a hold of your elbows. And just hang down like a ragdoll here. Good. And now you can transition over to, I think it's Hukasana, or squatting position. Come down, sitting like this, and putting your elbows on the inside of your knees and putting your palms together. And try to maintain as a good posture with straight back as possible. And look up like I do here. And we're going over soon to the crow's position. You could try it if you want to. Then you can just go from this position and put the hands on the floor like this and leaning forward until you get the weight on your hands and you lift yourself up of the ground, off the ground. Try to cup your finger a bit and put a lot of weight on your finger tips. You don't have to be able to do this. You can play a bit with it and see if it's possible. But try like this, come forward and see if you can come up and put the weight off the floor like this. And you see, I did it for a short while there. Play with it and you will be able to do it for longer periods. Okay, and now we're going over to the closing section of this practice. So we're going down to child's pose. So sit on your knees, come down over your knees and come down with your arms also. So you're laying with your underarms on the floor, you're coming down with your behind over your heels almost, and down with your forehead on the floor. And this is a resting pose. You can feel that you're relaxing, just being here. Good. You can come up again. And we're going to do the cow and the cat's pose to soften our spine a bit, because we're going to attempt a headstand. And you can play with this also, you don't have to do it. But first we will look up at the ceiling and arch our back. Like a cow here. And while exhaling, you're going to curve your back and look down. Really get a curve on your back. And while inhaling again, arch your back again and look up. And do this in your own pace for a couple of times. And you can now move your what's it called? Move your center of gravity to your front, over your arms in a circle. So do a circle and move your gravity, center of gravity. I'm starting counterclockwise. Then do clockwise also. Good. And now you can do like this. We're going to attempt to do a headstand. You can measure the distance while taking the whole of your elbows like this on the ground. And from this point, in a triangle almost, you're going to put your hands in front of you, intertwine your fingers, and put your head down. And from here you can come up like this and slowly walk towards your elbows and gently try to come up like this. I'm going to do it the other way so it looks better on the camera. And you can play with it, you don't have to do this. And as you see, today was not the day where it felt good for me to do it. So it's okay if you don't do it. Play with it. And we're going to do Shavasana, dead man's pose now. If you want to, you can take a blanket or something over you so you can relax or not being cold. Just put your arms and feet apart like this and just lie down, close your eyes and begin to take slow, calm, deep breaths. Just relax. Just scan through your entire body. Begin scanning the top of your head. Just notice how it feels there. And continue scanning down over your forehead, back of your head, over your ears, your eyes. Notice what you can feel in your cheeks, your nose, your jaws, your throat, neck. Continue scanning down towards your shoulders, down through your arms to your fingertips. Notice how your chest is feeling, down towards your stomach. And notice how your back feels, your lower back. Continue your attention downwards your legs and move slowly towards your feet. And just examine how your entire body feels right now in this moment. This is your reward. You have moved, you have performed asanas positions, and now you can experience the positive effects from doing the yoga. You can take an extra deep breath in, and while breathing out, you can visualize that black smoke is coming out your mouth. And the black smoke is stress leaving your body. So do it again. Good. Now you can stretch your arms above your head and kick with your feet a bit, cycle with your feet, waking your body up again. Take a hold of your knees and roll from side to side. Turn over to one side, laying on your arm, just resting a bit before coming up to sitting position again. You can be proud of yourself for having done this yoga session with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure that you take care of yourself the rest of the day by drinking lots of water and by eating healthy. I say thank you for today, and I wish you a pleasant day. Namaste. Bye bye.